How's it going, everyone? This is Draco Backpack Sack 22 coming to you with a Mystery Machine combo tutorial video. I am super psyched to get this video out because a lot of people have been messaging me, how do you find success with your machine deck? And what does the deck even do? The simple answer to that question is,
I don't know.
I'm not really sure. But I will be showing you guys what has brought me success in my tournament experience. I actually just got back from Xeno Zeros Gaming in Manhattan, New York, and I was able to get first place, bringing home 3 boxes of the Grand Creators, as well as obtaining the all-coveted OTS Championship mat with Chaos Illusion Magician on it. This has been a great span of Yu-Gi-Oh! For me. The deck is just bonkers, and I enjoy comboing off with all my machine cards. So I will show you guys how to have success in this video. Please drop a sub, leave a like, all that jazz. Comment what you want to learn about this deck. After, in the next video, I will try to do even more advanced combos and show you guys the ins and outs of Mystery Machines. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Here we go. So the first combo that we are going to have is going to be the standard, very standard infinite track combo. This is like the bread and butter of the deck. It's sort of like the key engine of the deck, no pun intended. It really is just like, you know, very bare bones stuff. So if you guys know a little bit about Earth Machines, maybe you guys know this already, but this is the way I play. Harvester plus nothing else. This could also be heavy forward. So yep, so you're gonna start with obviously Harvester in hand or heavy forward. Either way, you get to Harvester and you're gonna normal summon Harvester and activate the effect. This is gonna get you your infinite track Brutal Dozer from your deck to your hand, and then from here on out you're going to special your Dozer by attributing your Harvester, and then you're going to special a Trencher from your deck. Now Trencher, it's going to be able to let you extend into an extra link monster. So what we want to accomplish with this combo just by Harvester alone is going to get us a draw 2, plus give us a chance to make a door. If it doesn't get us a door, that's fine. We're still going to have plenty of resources. Harvester by itself does not equal a rank 10. You have to open up any other level 10 plus Harvester or Urgent Schedule plus Harvester, even going first. You could, or Switchyard plus Harvester. You have to be able to access another level 10 somehow. So with our River Stormer that we overlaid with our 2 level 5s, we're going to get our Bullet Train. Bullet Train just makes more sense because it's going to be able to give us an extra resource on our end phase. If you already have Bullet Train, you can get Dare Crane to get a pop on your opponent's turn. But here we're just going to special summon the Bullet Train and link these 2 off into our Ballista. So our Ballista is going to get our Ancient Gear box from our deck, and then the box is going to be able to get us to our Infinite Track Tunneler. So now it's the time where we try to make as many Goliaths as possible, and this is for the sole reason of the fact that we want to be shuffling back extra deck cards with our Tunneler and not main deck cards. So we special the Tunneler by attributing our Ancient Gear Ballista. It's a special summon, and we're going to now use the River Stormer by attributing the Goliath Engrave. This has its second effect to special summon itself, and now you're going to link it off into, guess what, another Goliath. So here we're going to banish our Trencher to special summon our Harvester, and then this just lets us get to our final Goliath before linking off into our double-headed Anger Knuckle. So double-headed Anger Knuckle is the only card in the deck that allows us to extend on our opponent's turn. So it's important to have on our opponent's main phase to be able to special back level 10s and have defense. So anyway, we're going to use Tunneler here. We're going to be normally targeting our Goliath, our Ballista, and our Harvester. Now one thing to note, if you do have a level 10 in your hand, like say, for instance, Dare Crane, what we could do is we could actually target the Goliath, and Ballista, and we're going to target the Bullet Train as our 5th. And then we can then go ahead and chain Anger Knuckle to pitch the box to special back the targeted Bullet Train. And because Tunneler says you have to shuffle back them and not those targets, similar to like how Goki Rematch is worded, you still draw 2 cards. So this is just a cool way of being able to draw 2 cards without putting any main deck monsters back into the deck and simply drawing 2. And then a new chain Dare Crane would activate to special summon, and we would then overlay these 2 monsters and go into our Dora. So we would go into our end phase and then activate our Dora on our end phase, because at this point they can't Nibiru, so we're not afraid of anything really. Very little chance they would have Ghost Ogre or anything like that. So we're going to Bullet Train and we're going to add back our Dozer to our hand. Now, why is Dozer in your hand good? Well, at this point we only have one Harvester left in our deck because we only play 2. At least in my build I only play 2, and we definitely don't play any other level 5s. So it's not going to be able to like make another River Stormer because your River Stormer is in grave. But what you can do on your following turn, regardless of the Anger Knuckle survives on the field, you can send any card other than the Dozer to special back the Anger Knuckle. This is on your turn 3 play, and then you contribute it with your Dozer. Not use the effect of Dozer because it's not really worth it to lock yourself into Earth Machines when you have the capability of making a Zeus, which is a light machine. Then you can go into your Goliath, which you shuffle back, and now here you can activate your River Stormer in your graveyard, tributing the Goliath to special summon in defense, and now Goliath activates its effect to attach to one Xyz monster on the field, and you're going to overlay your River Stormer on top of it. Now your River Stormer can activate its effect and search you anything you need. If you don't have your Machina engine online just yet, you can get your Gear Frame and then normal summon and then do your full Machina combo accessing your Ruin Force. If you already have your Ruin Force established in grave, then you can normal summon, you can search Non-Express Knight to search it, and this will be a nice easy level 10 on the field that you can just summon. Then you summon your Ruin Force and you could potentially make another rank 10. So that's just a simple combo route with Harvester. Obviously there's a lot of other cards that you can draw with Harvester that make it really good. Obviously, you're going to either draw extenders or you're going to draw back row. So you're either going to make a simple play where you just send Bullet Train, add back a graveyard, you set back row, you pass turn, or you make a Dora, or a combination of both. Alright guys, let's get into our second combo. This is going to be simply Machina Redeployment plus any discard. So a 1-card combo, let's see how far it can get us. So here we have Machina Redeployment, pitching our Tactics as cost. Say we have whatever, we only have one other card and it's Tactics. Doesn't really matter. Here we're going to get our Machina Gear Frame and our Machina Uncle Just the best way to get these, because you play around Imperm. If your Gear Frame gets Imperm, then you would kind of just lose. So here we're going to activate Uncle sending our Machina Citadel. Usually if you hard draw Gear Frame, you actually do this the opposite way, where you're going to dump Fortress and off the Gear Frame you add Citadel. But with this combo we're going to be doing the opposite, just because it's going to be able to get us an additional resource. So here Gear Frame is going to be normal summoned, and this is going to search us our Machina Fortress. So Fortress is crucial because it's a level 7 and it's an extender. And now we're going to overlay into our Gear Granite Axe. And our Gear Granite Axe is going to detach one to add any level 4 or lower machine from our deck or graveyard. So here we're going to grab our Infinite Track Harvester. Now we're going to use Fortress to pitch itself and Harvester to special the Fortress, which is something that you can do. And now you can link these two off, the Gear Granite Axe and the Fortress, into our Ancient Gear Ballista. And Ballista is going to search us our Ancient Gear Box. And then unlike last time where Box got Tunneler, now Box is going to get this Infinite Track Trencher, which is our Orca Simple Skeleton, and basically grab one from the grave. We're going to pitch both cards to special back our Machina Fortress. And now we're going to banish our Trencher to special summon our Harvester. And since we haven't used our Harvester effect yet, we will go ahead and do that, grabbing our Infinite Track Brutal Dozer. So we are not locked into Earth Machines just yet. So we're going to activate our Harvester, targeting our Fortress, make them both level 9. And we're going to build the overlay network to make our Phantom Fortress enter Blathnir. And we are going to use Enter Blathnir, detaching the Fortress to rip one card from our opponent's hand. So, if they were saving that Nibiru, they might want to be using it now. Otherwise, they're just going to lose whatever hand shot they had. So, you rip one out of their hand, so your opponent's on 4 cards. And now we're going to reveal our Dozer, tributing our Ancient Gear Ballista. And we're going to use Dozer's effect on field to special a Tunneler from our deck. So now we once again have 2 level 5s, and we have access to our draw 2. We're going to overlay them into our River Stormer and activate the effect of River Stormer to search a level 10. So unlike last time where we got Bullet, since we already have another train, we're going to go ahead and get Heavy Freight Train, Derrick Crane. This is going to just guarantee an additional interruption for our opponent's turn, sacrificing the resource that we get back at the end phase, because at this point we really don't need it. So here we're going to link off our River Stormer into a Goliath. And now we're going to use, once again, the River Stormer to tribute the Goliath to just bring itself back. We don't really need to re-equip the Goliath because we're going to be linking both cards off the field anyway. So we're going to link off River Stormer again here into another Goliath. And now we're going to link these two again into an Anger Knuckle. So our field is just a simple Anger Knuckle. And here we're going to use our Tunneler to attempt to draw 2 cards. So we're going to be targeting our ZOINKS, our Goliath, our Ballista, and we're going to be targeting our Harvester. We're going to shuffle them into the deck, and we'll draw 2 cards. Now, if you draw a monster, you can pitch it to Special Citadel. If you don't draw a monster, you have to use Anger Knuckle to send itself to summon your Citadel from graveyard. Its effects are negated. Shell in defense mode, and that'll trigger our Derek Crane. We overlay and make our Dora, which turns into a Towers, a Dryden on our opponent's turn, detaching Derek Crane, pop any card on the field. Can't really be responded to by droplets or anything like that. So it's very elusive, and it just makes it so that your opponent has to kill you, and if you don't, you have resources to back you up to then OTK the following turn. So another very powerful combo just by redeployment and any other card. So for the last combo in this video, we're going to be doing Gear Frame plus any level 10 machine in the deck. Of course, Citadel probably being the more bricky one of the 4. I think that this is just a very cool combo that you kind of just get to the same place. Only difference is you don't get the rip one from your opponent's hand. So here we're going to activate Gear Frame, and we're going to search our Unclaspar. And then upon resolution, just like last time, our Unclaspar will be able to special itself from our hand and activate its effect on field to dump our Machina Fortress. So our Fortress will be chilling in grave, and now we'll be able to overlay these two and go into our ZOINKS and activate the effect of ZOINKS to search our, once again, Infinite Track Harvester. So now we're going to pitch the Citadel for Fortress to special summon itself, and now link these two into our Platinum Gadget. So this allows us to continue extending. Again, we're not locked into Earth Machines just yet, so this is a legal play. And now we can special summon our Harvester and special out our Harvester to search our Infinite Track Brutal Dozer. Now, just to get more extra deck cards in graveyard, here we're going to be linking off into Goliath, and we're going to activate Dozer, tributing the Goliath to special another level 5 from our deck. So this is going to be just very simple, just like before. We're going to overlay here into River Stormer, and we're going to use River Stormer's effect, detaching the Trencher to search us out our Derek Crane, and we're going to link off into our Goliath once again, and we're going to be using River Stormer using its other effect to tribute a link monster on the field, and we're going to be special summoning a River Stormer back by tributing the Platinum Gadget. Now we're going to link off River Stormer once again into our we're going to link off our River Stormer and our Goliath into our Ancient Gear Ballista. And here we're going to activate Ballista's effect to search our Ancient Gear box, and then box will go ahead and get our Tunneler. We're going to use Tunneler to tribute our Ballista and link off into Goliath, and then we're going to banish our Trencher to special back our Harvester, and then finally link Goliath and Harvester into our Anger Knuckle. And now we can use Tunneler by banishing it to shuffle back Goliath, 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 Ballista, and ZOINKS. So unlike the last combo, this combo we can actually shuffle back 5 extra deck monsters, shuffle it up, draw 2 cards, and now the best part, we can use our Anger Knuckle, pitching the box this time, and special summon our Citadel and our Derek Crane. We would overlay these two into our Dora, once again, a pseudo Dryden, and then set any back row that you might have. go into the end phase, and it's always a little advantageous to just detach the Citadel. It won't get you really any advantage on your turn, but on your opponent's turn, it just makes it more convenient without your opponent really needing to worry about any level 10s engrave. If they try to call by the Citadel, you can actually Anger Knuckle revive it back, so you can dodge call by, shark cannon, anything like that. But the most important part is that you get your Dora online and you get a pop on your opponent's turn. Anyway guys, that's the final combo for this video. Leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and leave a comment for any other future combos that you would like me to explain. I've done a lot of different combo routes throughout my time with this deck, and I think that what's so cool is that you can kind of freestyle depending on what cards you have in hand and what your opponent has as well. So these are just some baseline combos that I think if you guys memorize these down to a T, you could be a master Mystery Machine duelist like me and Elias and be winning every locals in no time. So this is Draco Backpack Sack 22 signing off. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace, guys.